YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today we've got the Epson XP-310. Basically, if you're having any issues with your print quality or just a certain color isn't printing for whatever reason, this is a method that you can go ahead and use to go ahead and clean your print head and get back to printing normally. Now, the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is you're going to want to check your ink. So if you go to setup and you go to ink levels, you can check here. And if you're having any issues here, or even if they're running kind of low, you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to want to check them out. Because even if they're running low, that could be causing an issue. Now I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can go ahead and buy some new ink off Amazon. It's very convenient to go ahead and do that, so it can be shipped over to you. But if you are running low, if you come here and you shake one of these and you can tell that it's kind of running low, because sometimes on the machine it'll tell you it's running higher than what it really is. So you check them out, take these out. That's the first step to cleaning the printhead, but you want to make sure that you make this project contingent upon you getting some new ink. Once you get your new ink, you go ahead and put it in there and don't ever let it run low again. Alright, you guys, the first thing you're going to want to have is some paper towel. You're going to go ahead and put this paper towel right under the print head, which is what this is. And before this or after, it doesn't matter what order, but before you run anything, you're going to want to shut this off. So you just have to hold this print head in place. Now it's off. Now you've got it in a place where you can work on it. So you're going to want to have a cleaning syringe just like this. Now I'm going to leave a link also in the description below so that you can go ahead and buy this syringe. It's also going to come with some fitments. It's going to come with some cleaning solution, and it's going to have everything you need. So go ahead and click on that. Go to the description so you can buy that. And this is basically, once you have it, you're going to go ahead and do this. So you're going to go ahead and put the syringe right over the nozzle, just like that. If you can see there, you're going to put it right over the nozzle. You're going to push your cleaning solution through this nozzle. Okay, if you can see here, pushing that through. And also make sure to have a towel handy so that you can clean this off and you can clean your hands. Also, make sure to use gloves. So next, you're going to go to the next color, and it's going to be the same process. Just going right over it, and you might not even have to use your second hand like I am here. I'm using a generic syringe. That kit that you buy is going to have fitments on it, and that's going to make it a lot easier. So some of these, as you can tell, I'm having to push a little bit harder, but this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have a little bit of a mess down there, and you just clean it up as you go. Okay, so I'm going ahead and, if you can see this, okay, that one came out a lot because I didn't have my hand over it. But yeah, that's really all it is. Now, if you want to repeat this process, you can. You can go ahead and repeat the process, and you can do it 2 or 3 times. You can use maybe even all the cleaning solution that you have. And then you can, make sure that it's really clean. Now you're going to want to dry this down. And then if you need to wait a few days or a week to get that ink, I recommend that you do that so that you're putting in some new ink and you're starting fresh. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you take out this towel. This is how it should look. If it looks any different, like if there's not too much ink, that means that there wasn't a whole lot of ink in the nozzles. But usually, especially if it's dry, this is how it's going to look. And this is actually normal. So make sure it looks like that. Okay, so once you throw that out, that's about it. Alright, so if for whatever reason that doesn't end up working for you, I'm going to leave a link also to a used version or a new version of this on Amazon.com of this printer and other, maybe 2 or 3 other printers that use similar ink. So you can go ahead and buy that if you have leftover ink or if you want to use this printer for whatever reason. And these are fairly, reasonably priced. So I'm going to leave a link to those in the description below. Now, I hope this helped. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and comment below. So also make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.